So, about 10,000 of you saw me muddle through Southern Ketovore's brown butter bite recipe for Cassie's birthday. I squeaked by that one, but I almost burned that first batch. And then about 14,000 of you saw me almost blow that prime rib roast I picked up on our grocery haul during the holidays. Oh, it fell. Oh, no. Oh, brutal. Now it's time for another solo attempt at greatness in the kitchen. I'm going to attempt to make a pork butt roast using Cassie's chuck roast recipe. Bam! Hey everybody, welcome back to Carnivore Quest. My name's Larry and today I am going to get a little experimental in the kitchen for your entertainment. I'm going to try a Boston pork butt using Cassie's chuck roast recipe. I've made that chuck roast probably 15 times now on my own. I got it down pat. And you know, we picked up 5 of these roasts during the holidays, 99 cents a pound. That was a couple weeks before we picked up those prime rib roasts for $5.79 a pound. You remember those? Oh yeah. Come on, baby. We had them out in the freezer. I pulled one out a few days ago with the intention of giving Cassie's chuck roast method a try on pork. So you know you need a large cast iron pan, salt, water, and a pork roast. That's it. We'll see how it turns out. I'm heating up the 14-inch cast iron as we speak. I got it seasoned with bacon grease, and I'm about to salt the pork butt. Now while I'm searing all the sides of the meat, I'm probably gonna go to narration so you don't hear that shh. Oh yeah, and one more thing. Cassie will be home in a couple hours. I'll get her reaction. See if she digs it. Pork butt, Boston butt, pork shoulder. What do you guys call this where you live? Let me know in the comments. First, give her a smack. This pork butt is a big boy coming in at 9 pounds. After removing the packaging, I generously salt all sides. This recipe will work for any size pork butt because what you're looking for is fork tender. Preheat your oven at 350. Gradually heat up your cast iron pan till, like Cassie says, it's screaming hot. I had to share a little bit of that sizzle with you. I've learned from making Cassie's chuck roast that it's really important to sear all the sides thoroughly. I actually skipped this step one time and the chuck roast was not the same. We want to lock in all those juices and all that flavor. Hopefully we'll get the same delicious results with the pork butt too. I'm searing each side about 90 seconds. And let me tell you, the house is smelling amazing. Once all the sides of the roast are good and seared, remove from heat and let the cast iron pan cool down for 2 or 3 minutes before adding your water. This will prevent the water from boiling over when it makes contact with a hot pan. Since this roast is so large, I decided to use 4 cups of water instead of 3. After the water's added, the pan should be cool enough for you to cover it with aluminum foil. Now it's time to stick this bad boy in the oven. I'll check it in about 3 hours. Cassie got home about an hour later, so we decided to battle. After a long day, it was nice to see that smile.
Ready to battle?
I am ready to battle. We're having evening coffee. We're being bad, so I'm amped up, ready to fire it up.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
We weren't playing speed chess tonight, and it was over an hour before I finally captured Cassie's queen.
Check.
After an hour, you gotta gloat. The queen is mine. About 5 minutes later, Cassie returned the favor.
Just make it painless, baby. You can do it. There we go. There we go. You ready?
Here.
You just want to bring her to me?
Okay.
All right, thanks. Yay. Oh, who's got the queen? I got the queen now.
After the mutual destruction of our queens, we decided to call it a draw. After 3 hours, it was time to check on our roast. I had a feeling, being 9 pounds, this was going to take a little while. But this would give me an idea of how much longer I had to go. Nope, nowhere near done. This thing should fall apart with a fork. Back in the oven, and in an hour I checked it again. And 30 minutes later, I checked it again. Still not done. Another half hour. Nope, not yet. This is about the time I start to worry if this method won't work for a pork butt roast. Cassie suggested I uncover it for the remainder of the cook time to crisp up that fat cap. Nearly 6 hours later, and man, look at it now. It's absolutely falling apart, and look at that au jus. Oh my gosh. I'm glad we had that coffee because it's almost 1 in the morning, so I gotta get some dished up for Cassie. No internal temperature to keep track of. So easy. Once it falls apart, it's done. Get a little bit of that fat cap, and oh my gosh, look at this au jus. I'm pleasantly surprised at how good this came out, just like Cassie's chuck roast. Literally fall off the bone delicious. This will definitely help keep you on track. We're gonna have to wait till tomorrow for Cassie to try it. She fell asleep watching our favorite show.
And maybe I seem a bit confused.
We rarely eat breakfast anymore, so at lunchtime I threw some of that pork butt in our 10-inch cast iron and fired it up. We were getting hungry and I was ready for Cassie to try this pork butt. It was so simple to make and cheap, an amazing option if you're on a budget. 9 pounds of meat for $9. You just can't beat that. And trust me, this au jus is the absolute bomb. As you guys saw last night, Cassie didn't quite make it to give this a try, so I got a bowl ready for her right now. She's gonna try it for the first time. One more little bite. Oh yeah. Let's see what she thinks. All right, so I used your method on the chuck roast. What do you think? Let's see.
Well, it's juicy and tender.
Right amount of salt, right? Yeah, I just covered it just like you did the chuck roast. Very cool.
Baby, you did such a good job. Everybody, hit the like button for this because he did such a good job. Remember, no sugar, no carbs, no cheating.